Let me introduce you to Sir Don McLennan, the new manager of Manchester United in this FIFA 19 career mode with a funny little hat. Being asked about Greenwood here as a replacement for Martial, who went to Chelsea, I think, in pre-season. Greenwood being picked as the one to replace him up front. You can see McLennan there, the idea to qualify for the Champions League being the main target for the club this season. And that's just speaking there in that headline to Varane's rather poor start to his Manchester United career in the pre-season cup coming in the beginning. And here's Scott McTominay being a little bitch. In other headlines, of course, the game coming up. The opener. Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United. But there's been a lot going on for United in the off-season here so far. So, two signings coming in. Varane and Ronaldo. And Martial, as I mentioned, leaving. And there's been a couple of injuries up front. Cavani's injured, I think around 3 months, similar for Rashford. So that's what leads Manchester United to the formation they take today. Reworked under McLennan, as you can expect. So let's take a look at that. Alright. David De Gea in goals, of course. Wan-Bissaka, Varane keeps his spot with Maguire, and Tellez is on the left, managing Fred in the middle, Pogba and Fernandes behind Ronaldo and Greenwood up front. 4-2-2-2. So we'll have to see if they struggle for width here. It might mean that the fullbacks are working harder. There's Ronaldo, of course, big signing over the break and taking the captain's armband off of blockhead Harry Maguire. And here we go. The new season kicks off. And Spurs have already lost the ball. Here's Lloris taking his time. Pretty average clearance. Greenwood. Matic to Pogba, who ponders his next move. He finds Wan-Bissaka to whip it in, and it looks like it come off the arm there. It did. It'll be a free kick to Manchester United. And who else but Ronaldo? Though, gosh, he looks pretty stressed about it. It's not an ideal spot, but I mean, it's Ronaldo. He's going to have a dig. I'm not very good at free kicks, so of course I'll try the top spin deal. Nope, knocked out away from Son. And Fred with a ridiculous attempt at something. I'll have a look at the free kick again though. Over the wall, it was Son that got it away. Might have a concussion too. Taking that one on the noggin. Spurs content here to just kind of plop it about. Although Sissoko's found here a great run. He's in, his shot, and it's saved by De Gea. Got down well, but probably should have been made to work harder with that one. Oh, and look at this from De Gea. It's a fantastic release. Ronaldo's on it. He's whipped it in. Greenwood was close to it. But Spurs look like they're going to be able to recover here. Although, once again, poor clearance. Fernandes running straight at the back line here, and Fernandes just a piss-weak shot there. Yeah, you should be disappointed. All the step-overs and whatnot. Tottenham, they stayed off him. They weren't shutting him down, and he really should have done better there. But that was the best of the first half. After 45, it ends with Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester United 0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the new White Hart Lane. And here's the statistics on how it went. Tottenham edging the possession there, but it's quite close. Manchester United certainly more of an attacking threat, and you see there the right side of the field perhaps the weaker for Manchester United. But we'll see what they can do in the second half. If it's United first to make the breakthrough, if a breakthrough comes at all. Here's Pogba. Want to see more from him in this half. Ronaldo just got away from him there. Not very good play from the captain. Dele Alli seems to have a lot of time on the ball to pick a pass. And this one is just kept in by Bale, who beats his man once, but Tellez recovers well. And there could be a counter on here for Manchester United. It's Greenwood, who does have a bit of pace. Here's Ronaldo. He's got some space here, and he goes for it. It's blocked. Out to one, Bissaka. He's got time to whip it in here. And Ronaldo! That's a pretty average header. We see here again, that's a mile off. Well up from Maguire there. He finds Pogba off that header, and there's space here for Greenwood. Greenwood with the shot! Oh, Lloris. Just the fingertips pushing that past the post. No, he hit it well. It was rising, but it is a good height by the time it got to the goal. And still Lloris, a lot to do there. A very good shot, and Greenwood, certainly a threat. Perhaps Manchester United's greatest threat. And that maybe is Manchester United's least threatening player in the first half, Pogba. So on comes the Dutchman. Oh, what a clattering challenge that is from Wan-Bissaka. And Son is feeling that one. Let's take a look at this carnage. In he comes. Knee first into the side of the knee of Son. Oh boy, that probably should have been pulled up by the referee. Tottenham have made another substitution. Manchester United are the ones threatening here. Now it's Wan-Bissaka, who's been up and down that right hand side. Oh, what wonderful feat from Ronaldo, and he's put Van de Beek in here. The shot's palmed away. Fernandes finishes it off and puts Manchester United one up at the new White Hart Lane and rubs it into the faces of those fans. What a dick. But what a great move from Ronaldo in particular. But this finish here, perfect. Just getting there first, putting his laces through it. Not much chance there for Lloris to be doing anything about that. And that's McLennan's first goal of his Manchester United campaign. Thank you, Bruno. We'll have a look at some of the pieces of that move, though. In particular, Cristiano Ronaldo's feet. Look at this. Goes one way, back the other way again. There's two of them. He's mesmerised him. Look at that. Just magical feet from Ronaldo. He's put Van de Beek in here. It was a solid shot from him, and it needed a fine save. Hard for Lloris to control that with the power on it, and then just no chance with this. Fernandes in the right spot to put that one away, put Manchester United ahead, and on comes little bitch McTominay to complain some more. Okay, so Spurs kicking us off, seeing what they can do. They haven't, let's see if this causes a reaction for Tottenham, because they've really not threatened Manchester United much of anything in the 70-odd minutes that we've seen of play here. So it'll be interesting to see if there's a reaction from them. Oh, look at this. Stolen. That was Aurier caught in possession. This is Fred galloping down the sideline. Greenwood! Oh, he's put him two up. Not much of a reaction, Tottenham. Not much of a reaction. Greenwood puts him two up. what a wonderful finish that was. Let's see this again. So this is all Fred. Steals the ball. You'd think he'd go to the back post for Ronaldo, but he puts it in here to Greenwood, and that's a difficult skill. It's coming over his shoulder. He's cushioned it, but I mean, he's hit it solidly into the opposite side. That's a really nice finish. And Greenwood really showing that he was the right choice there to replace Martial, and of course with the missing players in Cavani and Rashford, it's really good for his confidence to be getting up here. But this was fantastic from Fred. I mean, there's another person that's, there's some competition for places in the centre of that midfield, and Fred's had a good game. So, 10 odd minutes to go. Tottenham have barely threatened at all. Manchester United looking pretty comfy. Here's Bale again. Oh, it's Sissoko, I'm sorry. This is Bale. Not doing much. Oh, that's Kane. Sorry. Dele Alli. I think Bale went off, actually. That's how invisible Bale's been. Not even noticed. Here's Greenwood. Oh, that was a bad challenge, but play will continue here through Fernandes, who cuts inside. This is Ronaldo. Oh, the layoff seemed to be there for Fernandes. He's got it back now anyway. He tries it. That's a good block. And Tottenham managed to come away from that one. Is there one more attack in Tottenham? Can they gain a consolation goal at least? This is Kane on the ball, I think. No, it was Dele Alli. Yeah, he's offside. Good on you. It's the first thing he's done. He's well off too. It's just there's no energy from Tottenham. And they're just too slow to make decisions. They're not doing anything with the ball. And this was from that challenge earlier on Greenwood, Aurea, I think his name is, whatever. And then he complained too much, so he's coming off for being offside. And that should be about it. There it is. The final whistle. McLennan's season with Manchester United begins on a high note. Perfect way to start, really. 2-0 win. You can see the Manchester United players quite happy with that. Mason Greenwood picking up a goal to start the season. He'll be happy with that. Of course. We'll have a look at the statistics of the match here, but that's the official full-time score. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester United 2. Fernandes and Greenwood the goal scorers. And you look at the shots there. Just the one from Tottenham to 11 from Manchester United, 5 of which were on target. Tottenham did edge it in the possession in the end, but I mean the issue is the amount of attacking possession that they had, or the lack thereof, I should say. But here's the individual results. Varane there, good to see him picking up his game from the pre-season. McTominay only came on as a substitute, but there you see Fred with a really solid game in midfield there, covering a lot of ground. Fernandes was a bit of a threat. Ronaldo, so too. He would have been happy to be on the score sheet, I'm sure, but Greenwood was, and he's very happy. The player of the match, Greenwood, with that goal. Fred right up there near him in terms of what he contributed to the game. But we'll hear from the manager here, the new man, McLennan, Sir Don. What do they want to talk to him about? Are you happy that you won? What a great question. Let's see. Well, this team can grow, is what he reckons. So, there you have it. Here's the headlines after the fact. Of course, the debut victory, the biggest note, I suppose, to come out of that match. Greenwood highlighted as a man in form. And Manchester United are going to need that with, as I said, Cavani and Rashford both out. Here's McTominay bitching again, Jesus. Oh, you see just down there as well, Son will only miss 5 days. It was a shoulder injury somehow, even though it was very clearly his knee that was clattered into. But here we go. Let's tell McTominay not to blame himself for being just piss poor. He was actually quite good in the pre-season cup. But, he's a young man. I'm quite happy for there to be competition for places in that midfield. And speaking of which, I'm going to have a wee chat here to Conte because I'm interested in Brozovic. I want to shore up this midfield. And there's a couple of players I want to get rid of. So I know it's not going to work, but even if it's, you can, because you can only fire a few of them. So it's cool if you can just throw them into a deal and pay the same money, whatever, just get rid of them. But Conte is being a little bitch about this negotiation. Look how many times it's gone back and forward here. God. Yeah, I thought about accepting that time, and I was like, oh, you know what? You piss off. Here's 39. All right, finally. Finally he's happy. Jeez. Hopefully the kid himself isn't such a pain to deal with. Let's see. Coming in from Internationale, or whatever it's called. Okay, so I actually expected him to want to be crucial here, but already he's proving easier to deal with than, McTominay at least, and certainly his former manager, as I am successfully about to sign the boy. So he's happy with important, he's happy with 3 years. He doesn't want a release clause. I'm loving this kid. All right, what about your salary? He's on £115,000. So I'm like, how about you take a pay cut to come play with us? He's like, sure. Fantastic. I love him already. And there he is, the unveiling. Marcelo Brozovic signs for Manchester United, £39 million. And that's pretty... They shouldn't have revealed his salary there. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. There's the future. Until next time, have a good one.